All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below as usual. This video is entitled Let Them Go For You. Um, Basically, so you got to let certain people in your life go to make sure you can actually have a better life. And this comes from, I went to watch the Hotel Artemis movie. I wanted to see it when it came out, so I saw it. Like the movie, there's a particular part in the movie where two of the characters are talking about you can't keep fixing screw ups or broken people who constantly find themselves in bad situations, because whether you like it or not, they're like a moth to a flame. They're gonna go. Their trajectory is to destroy themselves, and sometimes you just because you care about somebody a whole lot doesn't mean that you can save them from their inevitable fate. So, in order to live the life that you need to live, your best life, you gotta let people go for you. And the thing that was telling in that it played out in a similar scenario where when you let go of someone and let them do, go their way, and it frees you. If you don't know your next move, because all of the plans that you've made really stem from the fact that in some way you were sacrificing and protecting them, then that says, you haven't been doing hold up. You haven't been executing your plan for yourself in life. And I've been guilty of this. I've done this for a long period of time, and certain scenes in that movie resonated with me. There's a particular part where one of the characters told another character, I had plans, but I had a lot of plans, but you fucked them all up. And it's okay to want the best for your family and your friends, and you make sacrifices for your family and friends, but it shouldn't come at the expense of you all the time. Your best life, your plans, your dreams, your aspirations. You shouldn't have to put yourself on hold because you're protecting an adult. God protects babies and fools. So if God protects babies and fools, you don't have to be God. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get into this. Like, I've been there where, I can only go but so far in life or proximity, as far as I wanted to go here, but I couldn't go here because I know if I go this far, I'm this far away from this particular person. And I know if I go this far away from this particular person, they're going to destroy something and I'm going to have to come fix it. So now I have to I'm putting myself, in some ways I'll put myself on a leash with a person, because I know, if I can't drag you along, I can at least be close enough to come back before you burn the house down, right? But, and I've noticed this, where that dynamic, it only hurts you because the person is always dependent on you to fix it. Like that's pretty much part of their life MO. Because, well, I ran an 18-wheeler into a tar pit, but I knew you was gonna figure out a way to get us out of this alive. So that was always in my plan. Like, why would it be in your plan to run an 18-wheeler into a tar pit in the first place? And sometimes I make that face and do stuff like that because I really know people who make those faces. I really do. You know, why are you doing like? Why did you just look? Why did you just put a loaded gun in your mouth and pull the trigger and shoot your jaw out? I thought it would misfire. It looked cool. You thought a loaded gun would misfire just because you put it in your mouth? I thought I was fast enough to move my face out of the way of the bullet when I pulled the trigger. What? So could you please patch me up? And I don't have no medical insurance and no money and nothing I need. It's gonna cost me like $10,000 to get this bullet hole out my face. I need your help. What? They might be a little extreme, but you know. But it sets you back, you know. You know, sometimes I've had plans where, you know, people who are near and dear to me, they literally tried to destroy my plans so they could do them. And then, you know, and I've said this before about plenty of things. Here's the thing about an idea. Be careful about sharing your ideas with people. Because it's a situation where if you share your ideas with certain people, they actually have the ability to access people to actually get it through and steal your idea and make something out of it. But on another end, some people want to take your idea because they're looking for attention and credit, and they're destroyed. They know how to destroy you per se, in a social sense, as far as discrediting you and then stealing your idea. But they can't steal your character, so they can't never see the ideas through because nobody trusts them. So then, thus they torpedoed they kamikaze you and your idea, and now you got to start from scratch. And then they come back like, oh, I just wanted, like, you know, sometimes people just want to be recognized as good, as great at something, so they're willing to burn every bridge possible just to get the attention, if just for the hope of succeeding and get the attention of, see, I was good at something in life. I just wanted a pat on the back. I just wanted people to look up to me. I just wanted people to respect me, like that type of stuff. And sometimes you gotta let people go for yourself, you know, because they'll continue to do that. I've seen it plenty of times, you know, outside of myself, where somebody wants to build a reputation through someone else, and they kind of use someone else to always get a pass. You know, do you know who my parent is? Do you know who my friend is? Do you know who my family is? And it's like, and they go everywhere, you know, bringing a trail of destruction with them because they want to be something, and to the point that the person has to let them go. Like, look, I can't continue to be successful with you around me. And though I try to help you, no help can help, you know. And I say that because ultimately that's on us as people. Like, you got to stop having a savior and martyr complex. Because sometimes we're not just Captain Save a hose, we're Captain Save a family, Captain Save a friend. You know what I'm saying? Captain Save a Good Samaritan. Like, we got to watch that. Because unfortunately, even the people that you constantly riding for and saving, they'll never have the ability to save you. And I thought about that as I was watching that movie, because a particular scene, the character who was always fucking up told the other character, I can't do this. I'm not you. I'm not strong like you. And a lot of times this is where people get upset and bitter and angry at people, because they know that people are like, they know you could be looked at as a strong person who can deal with a lot of adversity, and the people hitched to you know you can deal with a lot of adversity, and they know they can't. So you're always there to be strong for them, but they'll never be strong enough to be strong for you, and it never benefits you at no point. Have you're only as strong as your weakest link, and a lot of times we're trying to reinforce our weakest link, and we're just killing ourselves. So you got to let them go for yourself. So we out, y'all. Peace.